The more you try to be impressive, the less impressive you're going to end up being. This video today is about something that I've discovered, that I've never had as much confidence and respect from people and attractiveness than I have now. And I've just noticed that more and more it's happening because I'm doing less and less. I'm becoming this idea of less is more. The less I care, the less I try to get approval, the less I reach outside of myself, that's actually when all the benefits are pouring in. And the reason why I do this video is because we're always taught the opposite. We're always taught that we need to put our best foot forward, that we need to charm our way through, job interviews, we need to impress people, but actually it's like shooting yourself in the foot. And so the less you reach and the less you're straining, the more you bring everything back into yourself is your true expressing, and not holding anything back, but also not trying to force and put a show on. That's the sweet spot. So today I just want to do this quick video about this idea, less is more. And one is how it applies, for example, to becoming more confident. If you think about it, the most confident people that you know, they don't get there by chasing the hardest after people's approval. They're there because they are the most comfortable in their own skin and they care the least about what other people think. That's what gives them that air of confidence. With that extreme relaxation comes a lot of power and freedom. It also helps you become your most attractive self. Chasing and posturing are worse than bad breath on a first date. They also match you up with the wrong people. So despite what you've been taught, trying to put your best foot forward is bad advice. I'd venture to say instead, put your realist foot forward. Don't exaggerate, but also don't hold back. A lot of people, they censor these parts of themselves that they think are going to be perceived to be unattractive or repulsive. Don't do that. But also a lot of people will go and try to exaggerate and boast and whatever, and that's equally as bad. Instead, keep it real. The realer you are, the better you always come off, whether it's in relationships or just around people. This is a more attractive, we're just drawn as humans towards more real people who are just being their truest selves. And the third thing that this really gets you is it matches you up with the right people. The problem when you put on a mask for a job interview, or you just really put on this whole show of something that you're not, is that it might work. You might actually land that job, or things might be going well with that on the first date, and that's the worst thing you can do because they were attracted to your mask, not who you really are. So now you either have two choices. You either have to keep on playing that role that's not who you really are, or you can slowly start revealing who you are and risk them being more repulsed by you. A better way is just show up on day one as your true self, with your flaws, with your gifts, with whatever, fully there on display. And people don't do it because they're worried they're going to be repulsive and they're going to repel most people, and you will actually, and that's kind of the point. You want to repel the people who don't like that, but what you're going to find is that you bring in the people who actually like those qualities, and now you can show up as who you really are and be appreciated for that, instead of kind of keeping them all that part of yourself tucked away like a dirty secret. I wrote this note here saying, truly no mask is required. And in conclusion, the gift here is to be relaxed in the world and to be your truest self. It's a really simple concept. A lot of people think they're doing it, but they're really not. And it's not easy. I mean, to be in a social setting or be in a highly emotional spot and to still be your truest self as you would be around your closest friends or your closest family, it's not an easy thing to do, but the benefits, if you can stick with this practice, are amazing. You get to literally go through life being and expressing what's really alive in you. And most people don't give themselves that gift. And for myself, I've been doing this for a number of years, and yes, it does sometimes get you fired. I got fired from a few jobs, but long run, I'm now recording this in Spain, where I'm at the moment. I become a digital nomad. I became a freelancer and I quit the corporate world. And I can go and now travel. For example, I went to a month in Germany. I spent a month over in Argentina, basically being able to make money with my computer, with internet access anywhere I go. So, and I live my life now with only people I want to spend time with. I express exactly as I want, and it's the most fulfilling thing. And it's always painful to see people that don't give themselves that luxury, that don't spend their whole day expressing where they're at, because it is a gift in and of itself. It just makes your quality of life so much better. So I wanted to give you that gift. I want to share this insight that I've come to all this time. And you can also check out on the website intotheraw.net. I also do this in written form, so I have a blog with also the video. And that's it. I hope you got value out of this video. Give us a like, give us a comment if something came up for you while you were listening to it. And until next time, bye.